South Carolina's crews have been out on the coast all week long as this hurricane gets closer, and our Amber Worthy joins us live from Mount Pleasant right now. This is about 5 to 6 miles from the coast. And how are the conditions right now, Amber?
Definitely feeling those wind gusts that Ben and Kendra were just talking about, and it's definitely just coming in waves, really strong. But people are out here walking their dogs because they are enjoying this calm before the storm. But people who've lived here say that this is definitely what they feel when the storm is coming. Now that wind is just picking up, and you can kind of see everything blowing in the wind every couple of minutes. And we're out at Shem Creek right now. Now, businesses were closing because they said that the wind is really what's going to keep people off the roads, because police are urging everyone to stay off the roads because it's just unsafe to be out driving. Police say that people must make the mistake of looking for flooded roads and thinking that is the sign of safety, but the wind is too strong for is potentially going to be too strong for anyone to be out on the roads. And we're just going to keep monitoring conditions, but right now we're really just seeing just heavy rain and strong winds, and we're going to continue to monitor the conditions and let you know if anything changes in the next couple of hours. Reporting live in Mount Pleasant, I'm Amber Worthy for the 4 o'clock news.
Amber, we're curious. Yesterday you were at Isle of Palms. A lot of people you spoke with there on the beach said they weren't going anywhere. They weren't going to evacuate. I wonder if anyone you spoke to today has changed their mind maybe, or are people still just kind of hanging out and waiting out the storm?
It doesn't seem like people are changing their minds, but it seems like the businesses are kind of changing their minds because they thought they were going to stay open through this storm. But a lot of places, including the Walmart here in Mount Pleasant, the Lowe's was closing early, the Home Depot, pretty much every business we tried to get things from is closing early because they're not trying to play with this storm. Back to you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Amber, for that live report. Our team coverage of Dorian takes us now to Georgetown County. The Grand Strand could potentially see a major impact from this hurricane. Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer is live in Murrells Inlet right now. This is just a little bit south of Myrtle Beach, Brooklyn, and it looks like it was raining there. We could tell it seems very wet right now.
That's right, Tori, and we're still hours out of seeing before we see some of the major effects of this storm, but conditions are already starting to pick up here in Georgetown County. Now, I'm here along the marsh in Murrells Inlet, and I want to give you a look at what we're seeing. You can see behind me, the water is already starting to rise. It's starting to rain here off and on, and the palm trees are blowing in the wind. And again, the water is rising. At some points, it's getting close to the top of the docks here along the water. Now, locals tell me this is already much higher than usual. And because of this flooding threat, most restaurants and businesses in the area along the water are closed or plan to close this afternoon in order to get ready for the storm. Now, again, we're just starting to see some of the signs of the storm, but we expect to see much heavier rain and possible storm force winds tonight and into tomorrow morning as this hurricane gets closer and closer to the coast. Tori?
At Brooklyn, it looks like there's a couple people there that are staying put, dancing, having a good time there. Yeah. But we just spoke with Amber, who's more south of where you're at, and she said people are not evacuating. A lot of businesses have changed their mind. What about where you're at there in Georgetown County? What is the overall consensus you're getting?
Well, there are people here having fun where we're at, but for the most part, we've seen a lot of this area really does look like a ghost town, not only here in Georgetown, but also in Horry County. We were in Myrtle Beach at the boardwalk last night. Very few people here, but some people, like the people you just saw, are sticking it out. So I'd say for the consensus, though, most people have decided to evacuate. Now, you'll want to stick around. We'll have another update coming up in the next half hour. Tori, back to you.